Hey, everybody, and welcome. I am pleased to do this webinar today, this Facebook Live today. It's my second one since I came back from Portugal, and I wanted to show you this is something that I bought in a town called Sintra, not far from Lisbon, which there they call Lisboa. Uh, and I just thought it was so pretty, the color of it and the shape of it, mostly the shape of it. And I asked her what it was made of, and she said steel. And I went, so why is it gold? And she didn't really understand. So anyway, I bought it anyway. So I wanted today to talk to you about how you can quickly bring in some cash before December 31st. So today is December 6th. And wouldn't it be nice if you had some cash coming in before the end of the year? And so what I often see people doing is they're not really ready yet, and so they try some complicated thing, and then it's not ready in time or whatever, and or they get it out in a really haphazard way. They don't really do the marketing that's needed. So what I have is three ideas that don't require you to create anything new. You just have to make the offer so you can spend more time on the offer and on the promotion of it and less time on creating something new. And that way you can get it out more quickly. And I will talk a little bit about some of the technology, although, it's hard to get deeply into technology because everybody's using different technology. So the first thing to do is to offer a service. So you can say, I'm going to offer you an hour-long coaching session for $197, something like that, to help you do this, or that. And so it's really simple. You don't even have to actually have a sales page, although a sales page is good. But you could, again, depending on your technology, if you have a shopping cart, you can send out an email that explains it and then have them click straight through to the shopping cart, and then they just pay. Uh, and and then you would make that some way, depending on your technology, for them to know how to make an appointment with you, and that would be it. And you don't even have to give the coaching session before December 31st, as long as they pay before December 31st. So, a coaching session or an assessment, or maybe you can review people's websites, or whatever it is, or review something that they have to help them out quickly. And you just write up some copy, put it in an email, and send it out. You should have a campaign. So what I recommend is about 4 emails, and maybe scheduling them for 2 days apart, something like that, offering it. And the last one would say, today's the deadline or something like that, which could be December 31st, depending on how you want to do it. So that's the first one. You don't really have to, this is something you know how to do. And so you don't have to create a thing. You don't have to, write anything, or you don't have to create a video. But you do have to write some copy to promote it. And you'll always have to do that. So that's the first way to get quickly bring in some money before December 31st. The second one is to take something that you already have and put a discount on it with a deadline. So the discount could be up till December 31st, for example. And after that, the discount goes away. And so this is very easy to do with a traditional shopping cart that you might have. I use Thrive Cart. There's Zaxa. There's SendOwl. There, a bunch of them. And they let you create a discount coupon code. You give people the coupon code, and when you set it up, you set up a deadline, and then it just goes away. It doesn't work anymore. So that way, again, you're taking something that exists, but giving people an incentive to buy now because the price is lower up until a certain date. So the third way is to add a bonus to an existing offer. And you could add 2 or 3 bonuses, whatever you want. So you could say something like, I have this course, but only through December 31st, I'm going to also include these templates and also include this whatever. And by the way, you can add a service to that. So you can take an existing course or product that you have and say something. Well, I do this a lot with my bigger courses, not my big course, but my courses that sell for around $297, is I offer them some coaching along with it to help them get it done. And so you could do something like that, however you want to set it up. And so again, you're doing a service or you're adding whatever kind of bonus means, something that you already have. And that's the key here to getting it done right away, is you don't create anything new. So those are the three things. You offer a service, you discount something with a deadline, or you add a bonus to an existing offer. Now you can combine these, as I mentioned, so you can make that service, that coaching call, or that assessment. You can make that your bonus, or you can. I'm looking over here at my notes. If you see me looking on this side, or you can add a discount and a bonus. So you can combine these however you want to do it. But one thing that's really key is to give a reason. So, in order to help you get the best results before the end of the year, so next year will be your best year ever, kind of thing. Or it can be just something like, the year is over and I really want to thank you for being a loyal subscriber, so I'm offering this. It can really be as simple as that. I think Frank Kern once did something like that. I'm thanking you for being a loyal subscriber, and he would offer some really good deal, and he would make money with it. So, yeah, those are the two things. Either it's going to be time related somehow, like because it's the end of the year and the new year is starting, or it's going to be something like I just want to thank you for being a loyal customer, a loyal subscriber, a loyal client, whatever it is, and therefore I'm offering you this. And that actually, there's some scientific research in psychology that shows that when you give people a reason, they're more likely to agree to whatever you're suggesting. That research was done by Cialdini, and it had to do, if I remember correctly, and it had to do with people waiting online to use a copier just a long time ago. And when somebody wanted a cut in line, if they just asked to cut in line, more people would say no. But if they said something really silly like, can I cut in line because I really have to make a copy? People would say yes. It's like, because I really have to make it. Well, everybody there has to make it. It's like such a silly reason, but just saying because they was giving some justification for it, and people would be more likely to say yes. So giving a reason is really helpful. Now, let's do a little bit about technology. So if you have a regular shopping cart and you have it connected to your email service provider, so for example, I use ThriveCart and BirdSend, but maybe you use whatever, Send Owl along with MailerLite, whatever it is. Then and they're connected. Then there's a system for taking a product and setting it up and connecting it so that when somebody buys, they automatically get an email that gives them the information they need, either the way to download something, or a page or an email that gives them a link to make an appointment with you, whatever it is, and that becomes really automated. You can go as simple as using especially if you don't expect a whole lot of people. If you don't have all of this set up, you can just get a PayPal account. You do need a business PayPal account, and that does take a couple of days to set up. But you can do something called a PayPal button, and they give you the code. And on that page at the bottom, you can specify that after they buy, they go to a certain page. And that would be what I would call your thank you page. And so there you would give people the information they need to make an appointment with you, or they could just download directly. You do want those people to be on your email list, so that's very important. So in that case, you would have to do it manually. You get an email from PayPal with their email address, and you'd have to add them, and then maybe send them an email welcoming them and giving them that information again. That thank you page, people don't keep it up there forever, so they lose it, so you need to send them an email. I'm just trying to make it as simple as possible. Now, if you're using some kind of all-in-one system, there are a whole bunch of them, but and some of them include email and some of them don't, but something like Lead Pages or ClickFunnels or Groove or Kartra or Kajabi or Entreport. There are a whole bunch of them. So some of them include email, some of them don't. But the point is it's all in one system. They just are basically putting that shopping cart feature that includes discount coupons, for example, and the email together, or connecting them. So that's it. So I really hope that you do this. And I'd love to hear from you what you get done before the end of the year, and if you brought in some money before the end of the year using these ideas. Okay, bye-bye, everybody.